Jessica Andrade versus Weili Zhang takes place in the main event of UFC Shenzhen China 157 this weekend. It's a shit card, but it's a card. Okay, waited 2 weeks for this. Let's talk about it anyway. I feel like Weili Zhang's going to get the win. If you're subscribed to my channel, you already know that. I've discussed it a few times over. She's 19-1, faced some decent competition. She's a great fighter, okay? And 19-1 as a female is almost unheard of. You know what I'm saying? It's almost unheard of. I like Weili Zhang, okay? I really do. I think she's going to get the job done here by a close decision, but a decision nevertheless, and a win nevertheless as well. I feel like, if I'm honest with you guys, Jessica Andrade has been getting a little bit lucky recently, and she's just come out of a fight against Rose Namajunas at UFC 237. Now she's fighting just after UFC 241, so it's a quick turnaround for her. And she did take some damage in that Namajunas fight as well. She's back already. She's fighting Weili Zhang. Weili Zhang also fought recently and beat Tecia Torres not too long ago, but a reasonably quick turnaround for her as well. It's not like both of them have been sitting out for a year like we've become used to in the UFC recently. But I feel like Weili Zhang does get it done. I don't see any holes in the game. I see a lot of holes on Weili Zhang that I'd like to explore. But in terms of holes in her game, I haven't spotted any so far. Okay? One thing that is always an unknown when you see people that go from 3-round fights to 5-round fights. Are they going to be able to keep the pace? Andrade just had one 5-round fight. She lost it to Joanna Jędrzejczyk. She also does slow down just a little bit, but she does keep the pressure on girls, and she has got good cardio, so I'm not thinking that she's going to be slowing down in the championship rounds, unless Weili Zhang really puts it on her and controls her in the first 3. I feel like Weili Zhang's going to win this one 3-2. I feel like she'll lose round 5. I feel like she'll win 3 of rounds 1 to 4. I think she's a beast, and also I like the way she throws punches. I like the way she throws just shit in general. She throws it like a man. She throws it Nunes style. She throws it with good technique. She throws kicks and combinations like a real seasoned Thai fighter, alright? I like it. A lot of people underrate how impressive it is for people to throw combinations in a fight. Especially in an MMA fight. With Muay Thai fights, you've got the gloves. You can throw combinations. There's not as much risk involved. But in an MMA fight at any level, to be throwing combinations is so impressive, because when you really think about it, guys aren't panicking or scared in a fight when they're on the outside picking people apart, okay? The most fear that will ever happen inside an octagon is in the limited space when you're in the pocket with someone. And for someone to openly choose that they want to stay there and maximize their time in the pocket, that's a massive thing, and it shows how comfortable they are in the cage. Weili Zhang throws combinations, a 1-2 leg kick like a seasoned Thai fighter. I feel like that's going to be the case here. I feel like Andrade is going to be kind of swinging hard with the hands, but I feel like Weili Zhang, with her reach advantage and her size advantage in general, is going to be able to get in there, pick her apart from the outside, but then also when she's in the pocket, be able to throw combinations and expose maybe a Jessica Andrade with flat feet trying to wing haymakers. Watch for the Weili Zhang 1-2 leg kick, okay? Or the left hook leg kick, or anything up top, then a leg kick. Because Andrade, when she gets hit, or she has punches thrown at her, she plants her feet, and she goes swinging. And if Weili Zhang, which I think she's going to do, is going to make it into the pocket now and then, throw a quick combination and finish it with a leg kick, she's out of the way of counters, if she can remember that. And she's going to chop away at a planted leg of Jessica Andrade, and I think that's going to be very valuable to her in this fight. I do think she's going to win. I think China's going to get their first champion other than Lyoto Machida. I mentioned it in my other video. He's definitely Asian. We can stop calling him Brazilian now. But yeah, I think this is a great thing for China as well. And a great thing for the UFC. If the UFC can crown a Chinese champion in China, it would kind of make up for how the card isn't that much talent stacked for their Chinese debut. Or their East Asian debut in general. I think they've been to Singapore a few times, so I might be wrong. Their Chinese debut. You know what I'm saying? I feel like if they can crown a champion at the end of the night, it will make up for that. I feel like Weili Zhang's got it in her. She's big. She's strong. So is Jessica Andrade. Don't get me wrong. That rhymed. But I feel like Weili Zhang's going to get the job done. She's just too complete for me. too complete as a martial artist. I think she's going to get the job done. 19-1 is a fucking good record. She's got the reach advantage. She's got a massive height advantage as well, especially for strawweight. Jessica Andrade doesn't even have that much of an experience advantage. She does have more fights, but in terms of an experience advantage, I mean, you can't really call that if it's just like 5 fights between them. Unless it's like the more fights they have together, the less a fighter's experience comes into things. You know, because it's like age. If you're a 56-year-old fucking a 52-year-old, there's no issues. But if you're an 18-year-old fucking there's issues. You know what I'm saying? It means something. So when you have both have 20 fights and one person has 23 fights, doesn't mean that much. But when someone's got 6 fights and the other person has 3, experience can become a factor. And Weili Zhang has one that lost by decision, and it was her first ever fight. And it was a 2-round fight as well, which is rough. 2 rounds to get some shit done, especially as a female, where a lot of the wins are going to be by submission. But when you look at her record, I mean, you're talking 19 wins, 9 KO TKOs, and 7 submissions, and only 3 decisions. I think she wins this fight. Jessica Andrade is a beast, don't get me wrong. I feel like people have brought into this, she has ridiculous KO power, when in reality she has 1 KO win. And I feel like people fell into that trap with the Rose Namajunas thing as well, including me. She KOs one girl, she has massive KO power. No. She just landed the right punch at the right time. We just saw it with DC and Miocic. You know? I feel like people fall in love when they see one knockout. Like, can we calm down? You know what I'm saying? Let's calm down. And let's face it, if that Andrade versus Kowalkiewicz fight was a man, he'd be getting a couple follow-up shots and a little bit of a chance to recover. Just saying. You know what I'm saying? They seem to stop it a little bit earlier when it comes to the pretty women. You know what I'm saying? Either way, I feel like Weili Zhang wins this one. I like Jessica Andrade. I think she's a great fighter. I do think that Weili Zhang gets this done. And I think that the winner of Joanna and Jacek versus Rose Namajunas is going to get the next title shot. I don't think that Tatiana Suarez is going to get it. I'll be honest with you guys. I really don't. Is Tatiana Suarez even in the strawweight? Oh my god, I'm going to be so embarrassed if she isn't. Sorry, I need to know this right now because I might have just really embarrassed myself. Yes, she is. Thank fuck. She's a big strawweight. What the fuck? She isn't getting the next title shot at all. The winner of Joanna and Jacek versus Michelle Waterson is definitely getting the next title shot, regardless who wins out of Andrade versus Zhang. And I feel like the women's strawweight belt is going to be very active. I feel like, because as soon as Jacek versus Namajunas winner gets their title shot, I mean, you're talking about Suarez right next. You know what I'm saying? I feel like we're going to get a 3 monthly fight basis, and I don't mind it headlining a couple of fight cards, especially if Joanna's in the mix and Michelle Waterson's in the mix, because they're more fan attracting fights than Andrade versus Zhang. You know what I'm saying? Like a Joanna versus or a Waterson in the title equation, or a Tatiana Suarez. They're what the fans are looking at. But Andrade versus Zhang's a great fight. I feel like Zhang gets it done though. Like and subscribe. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys later. Goodbye.